Hey, what's up? So, in this video, we're going to have Harry, the fucking man, to walk us through how he's gonna meet Alex fucking Hormozi potentially next month in Vegas. Tell us, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking crazy. So I mean, yeah, the last couple of months has just been absolutely wild. I mean, I've been in the marketing agency space for a while. Always doing different forms of marketing, even copywriting. It's just a part of social media marketing at the end of the day. Um, and now we're really leveraging AI because AI is the future. I think we're all well aware of it. It's gonna have three times the size, the impact of the internet. I mean, we all know how the internet fucking changed life, business, everything forever. The market was 86.9 billion in 2022, 407 billion in 2027, and meant to be 15.7 trillion in 2035. Like, I'm telling you, this shit is crazy. So if you can leverage it with other businesses, you're essentially automating the process. It's more efficient, more cost efficient, so they make a fuck ton more money for a cheaper price whilst automating the process, and you can charge a fuck ton of money. And the best part, equity. Every single deal I now push with equity. I mean, I know guys in my network now. These guys are making 1 million a month. They've been in finance for 20 years. They've scaled software companies from 0 to 2.9 million in 4 months. And now, just from being at 1 million a month after 20 years, they're telling me within the next year they want to be at least 10 million a month. Like, I'm telling you, this shit is coming rapidly, and if you're not getting on it or leveraging AI in some sort of way, you are fucking falling behind. And of course, it
Wow.
might sound biased because I run my full agency around AI. I mainly work with agencies and coaches, but just through my network, I've lined up software companies, even real estate client, which I just sold an $8,700 voice agent to.
Mm,
And I've also even a car dealership, because the way I see it
wow.
is, who doesn't need more money in less time or less hassle? That's essentially what I fucking do.
Everyone.
Convert eyeballs from scratch, and I'm leveraging a team. It's not like I can build a top 0.1% voice agent, for example, but we have team. Our team of media buyers are working with over $100,000 a day in ad spend on YouTube. Our voice agents, they're the best in the market. They even have the channels and that. I would have to link them another time. But essentially, just position yourself. Stop wearing all the hats, and then now next month, even helping the skill community. In the next 5 hours, 5 hours and 50 minutes, we're hosting a webinar.
With your
And it's gonna be the
clients?
biggest
With some
webinar
of your clients?
in 5 hours. So yeah, one of the guys I'm working with, he's in the AI space. Great guy, high school dropout. He's making 108K a month at 19 years old.
How
He's
much?
gonna be about Yeah, he's gonna be around 1 million a month in the next year or even the next couple of months. I'm telling you, the biggest thing that everyone needs to have is, and that's what I've actually learned from him as well. So I appreciate him for that.
Mm,
Is your mindset, and it's also your paradigm shifts. Like being surrounded by these guys talking about when people make billions, and I know they're both gonna be billionaires. Like, you cannot settle. Like, in my head, I'm not even there yet, but I know 1 million a month isn't a lot of money because I'm seeing these guys charge 50 grand for an hour of their time before,
bro, it's
and that
fucking
puts me.
insane. When
That,
you
yeah,
when you surround yourself with these people, like you thought 10K a month was much money, and then you see people making 10K a day. Then you see people
yeah.
making 10K an hour, and you're like, bro, what the fuck
50K
is
for
this?
an hour of his time on a call is ridiculous. I mean, I dropped out my fourth year of university, accounting and finance. When you
Oh,
hear
dude.
someone making more in a year or making more in an hour than what you get in a year, you're like, fuck, maybe I'm just. What do they
Bro,
know? People see Lamborghinis, people see Ferraris. They think to themselves, oh, that's nice. Go back to their life. They don't think, like, genuinely, how the fuck does someone have 1 million on their wrist and you can't even afford like your $500 rent or something? Like,
bro, they can't even afford groceries. What are you talking about?
like literally. And it's like, people need to understand there's a massive paradigm shift. I mean, I've been working on the group because we have 3 days left for the school games, and that's how we're gonna meet Hormozi. We're gonna come top 10. We also plan, it's gonna be massive. There's gonna be like podcast rooms there. We're gonna obviously launch an episode of how we kind of scaled it, and then we're actually gonna launch a new community. I'm not gonna say it yet, but it's gonna be a mid-ticket offer, and
Bro,
where I'm going 50-50. I'm going 50-50 partners with someone, and the whole aim is, it's
wow.
gonna be quite funny because we're gonna plan on meeting Hormozi again just through this new community now. And so,
Bro, that's fucking
another excuse to
insane.
head over across the world.
I remember you went like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, you were in the mentorship and you were thinking about quitting. You weren't really closing clients. What do you feel like was the secret?
Bro, the secret is just, I mean, I was doing alright. I was wanting to do more copy on it as well, but I was also like, I already had my social media marketing agency at the end of the day, with that, I was signing one or two. The main thing is just leveraging teams and systems. Stop wearing all the hats. I found with copywriting, it's not bad. You can maybe land a couple clients, but for me, I leverage teams. For example, people are telling me they're doing cold calling, doing 50 cold calls a day. I leverage a team. I've even made YouTube videos on it. I was averaging 1,987 cold calls a day. I had a team, 5 Egyptians,
Wow,
working on commission basis. Egyptians have the best English level. Go for B2, if not C1. C1's the best, B2's next, just in terms of what you're gonna get. Then you have a power dialer, for example. You could use Kixie, Close CRM, something like that, and you can maximize your points of contact every single day. You know, and then you need to think, and this goes for any business, where does my ICP hang out? If it's a real estate agent, if it's solar, if it's software, go for, your cold calls. But then once again, if it's agencies, if it's coaches, like your influencers, DMs makes more sense. You're not going to catch them on the phone. So think about where you can then have your ideal customer profile, and then you maximize your output. Stop trying to do 2 a day. At the end of the day, you can still get quality done, and I can do thousands. If I can do more in a day than what you'd get done in fucking 6 months, who's going to win? It is quite literally unreasonable for me not to be the winner.
Volume, yeah, volume.
Not to mention, at the end of the day, I mean, it's volume negates luck, all right? Of course, you can have shit volume, but when you have proven scripts, proven systems, it works, and good training, all right? At the end of the day, yeah, it's just been mental. And now I'm leveraging, I've got a fulfillment team, I've got my media buyers, they're helping with the ads, they're helping with the content. And then through that, this is where copy comes in. You send them to the multi-step VSL sales page, where you're going to have a lead magnet, and you're going to collect the opt-in information. You're going to agree to they're going to agree to give you information. From that, we send them to the CRM. From there, AI voice agents, they work 24/7. I'm not kidding. People have generally not been able to tell. AI are shit, okay? They're having around 3 million in refunds. One of the developers, I think our team uses Vappy. And like these guys from AI, the ones that were having the licenses, they're getting a lot of fucking chargebacks, and they were charging 80 cents to $1 per minute. Some people even charging $5 a minute. We don't profit off minutes because we purely, once we sell you the voice agent for 9 grand, all right, that's it done. If you want to have a retainer, you can. We don't bother with it, and we charge around 7-8 cents a minute because that's all it costs. We don't profit off it, okay? If people find out, they might get pissed off, and that's how you can lose a client. So
how much do you charge per client right now?
It really depends. So the main 2 offers in our higher ticket is between 7 and 9 grand for the voice agent alone. For the full infrastructures, it's around 15K. But for software, it can be, depending on the software company and the size. If they've got a lot of money and like they're a big company, it could be 50K. It really depends. But you always want to push equity because, like I said, one of the guys that I'm friends with and like even partnering up with, if he scaled a software company from 0 to 2.9 million in 120 days, they were spending 4K a day on ads. Now, a 910% ROAS, okay? Let's just say you even get 10% of their business. 10% of, a million,
yeah.
Bro, and this is the thing, it's like, people watching this video, I can already guarantee you're going to think this guy's full of shit, he's lying. But I'm not kidding. In the last couple of months, like, my paradigm shift, and that's what people need to understand, it's your paradigms inside your brain. You think whatever's a lot of money. I've been exposed to some of the top guys, and not even the top guys, like Elon Musk making 55 million a day, like, some of like the really upper threshold of the guys. And guess what? Elon Musk makes 55 million a day because he's equity in over 3,000 companies. There's a common denominator. They say real estate makes millionaires, equity makes billionaires. There's a proven reason why, okay? Like, it's realistic at the end of the day. I'll give you some stats as well. Look at Klarna, They introduced the use of AI. You can Google this shit. I don't care. If anyone watching, go Google it. Klarna, back in 27th of February, I'm pretty sure the article was, they replaced 2/3 of their customer support with AI. Their average response time went from 11 minutes to 2. They fired 700 employees. There was a drop in repeat inquiries by 25%, and now they were scheduled in the year to profit over 40 million because of that. Go Google that. Perfectly true. And I was even making an updated video, and now they're either getting rid of another 1,800 employees, or it's like 1,100 and 1,800 collectively. But if you can profit a company 440 million, in theory, they're not going to care about paying you 5 million. And 11 minutes to 2 for the response time. Ridiculous. More efficient, better quality, much fucking cheaper. Once again, Google, 7 days ago, Microsoft just invested $30 billion into AI infrastructures. Google that shit right now. 7 days ago now. Maybe it's 8. I don't know. Once again, it's just proven. So then the day, AI is taking over. It's going to completely change the job market forever. All right? And we know it's all going to be about AI management, AI regulations. It's just like, when we used to have horses, and then the cars came in, there was less of the whole carriages, then it introduced mechanics and these taxis, like, the whole job market's going to shift. Even the owner of LinkedIn or ex-owner, he literally said most people by 2030 someone are all going to be freelancers, And what would you rather have? Getting replaced by AI, for 35K a year job, or replace people make fucking millions? And don't get me wrong, I'm in the AI space, and just right now I'm watching this copywriter, AI can't really sell with emotions yet, all right? So don't fucking worry. Yes, eventually AI is going to replace copywriting. AI is going to replace a lot of things, but for right now, you're fine. Take that for someone personally. Like with our developers, with our sales, with our VSLs, we don't use AI. So there's still a job out there, guys. Don't worry about that. And it's like, at the end of this, how can you also want to realize how can you fucking skill stack? Because once again, we're technically doing copywriting with the fulfillment team, but we're also leveraging the ads, the media buying, the content, the multi-step VSL sales page,
full
and
stack.
the AI voice agents.
Full stack.
When you're stacking all these skills, then you charge a fuck ton of money and get equity. And equity is what you want at the end of the day. I don't care. I'll reduce that shit to 2K if it means getting 20% of your business. Because even with an agency, if an agent plus, so on average, if an agency is around 20K a month, they can afford the services. So from 20K, we can get them to 100K in 180 days. Not an issue, you know.
Yeah, this is something I also wanted to ask you. Like, who are the business owners you are targeting right now with your agency?
Well, in theory, there's no target. You know, if you need more eyeballs that converts, we fucking got you covered. But, you know, for me, primarily, agents and coaches, just because I get along with them better. You know, with the energy, with everything. You know, I just prefer speaking to them. But for example, through my network, like I had a real estate agent. I mean, I've even still got cold calling teams just because it's more output. So we can have them on a discovery call, see if they fit, and cool. If so, our team can then cover them because you know we've had media buyers that have been like worked with guys like Grant Cardone. If you don't know who he is, fucking Google him. Look
Bro,
at
if
the
you don't know
biggest
who
guys
Grant Cardone is, what are you even doing in
Exactly.
this video?
Our media buyers got personally invited to his event. There's a photo of them. We could even share it for anyone that asks us, you know, on my fucking call or whatever. You know, so being agencies owners, but through my network, I've now got 2 software companies potentially lined up, a car dealership, no ecom, but one of the guys in my ecom space, he's scaled to 7-8 figures. Actually, that's another thing. I'm now networked with a guy. He's 17 years old. He's making 30K a month. You know, in high school still, and he's told me he has 5 friends, all 16, 17, all making 15, 20K a month, and they're in the ecom space.
Wow.
So I'm gonna try get them on a package deal, you know. And the thing is, it only makes sense. Like if you can take someone from 20 to 100K in 6 months, are they gonna complain about losing 10 to 20K of that? No. Like it simply makes sense. Once you're that valuable, you can do whatever you want, and it's not just for one client. It's for 5, it's for 10, it's for 20, and those equities stack over time. If eventually they decide to fucking sell the company, congrats, you got yourself a nice little payout, you know.
That's perfect, man. So you help them with running their ads and scaling their offers in a nutshell.
Everything.
In a nutshell.
Literally everything, yeah, man. I mean, that's the thing. Is like, even just depending on who it is. Like, usually we don't have communities, but it's always a great thing to leverage, especially for agency owners and coaches. One of the guys we're speaking to is doing brand scaling. I already got ideas how I'm going to funnel a free community into paid into a mentorship. From the mentorship, you can downsell into the paid. You know, and it's going to be super easy. It's money in the back end. And now I've got in my head, I'm wanting to, you know, start developing my own software company down the line because software is ridiculous money. You know, it's literally the prime example of recurring revenue on the back end. And the margins, you're looking at 85, 90%, you know. Software is where it's at. I mean, look at Daniel Dalen. Google him on YouTube. He's doing great stuff. That's just another example. Just like his YouTube's blown up because of his YouTube style. Bro, I'm not kidding. The future is, there's so many opportunities coming out, and I'm just excited for life because I know there's so many things I want to do. Like with this group, with hopefully meeting Hormozi, we're going to launch this group, and we reckon 50-50, we could both be making 20, 25, 30K each from the group. Like, so like 60K total. Like, we're going to plan a mid-ticket, and we think we're going to get top 10 in the world again. So it'll be pretty fucking cool. So, yeah, man, I think life comes to you fast. Like, if I was to ever leave with a message, life can change so fucking fast. One opportunity, your next message, whatever, could be your next client, and that's what it takes to go off. Maybe it's a new mentor, it's a new partnership, and fucking network, all right? Because like a virus, your network will exponentially grow. People know people, and then change your paradigm shifts about money. I promise you, 10K is not a lot, 100K is not a lot, even $1 million is not a lot. I'm not $1 million a month, and I know it's not a lot because I've been exposed to people in the game who are treating like, you know, they're wanting to make billions, they treat millions like nothing. And it's just gonna happen.
Yeah,
right?
That's what I've realized, man. Like the people who make the most amount of money are the people who treat money like it doesn't even fucking exist. Like it's
for sure.
It's nothing.
I mean, at the end of the day, I used to be 50% delusional, 50% like smart. I'm now probably 5% smart, 95% delusional, and I put that down all to my success. You know, then if you're fucking book smart, I don't care about your top grades. Like you see all these guys like 10-year-olds with like 30 A levels already, and I'm like, some people are too smart for their own good. They're too book smart to then go outside anything else. Therefore, yeah, they'll do great in their whatever job, but like, they're not gonna make the ridiculous money, you know. And that's just the truth. So I mean, end of the day, just work hard. Like, the thing is, you're gonna have to put hours in. I mean, if you really want to make it big, you're gonna put hours in. But at the same time, I fucking enjoy it. All right. Most of my days, I've got my acquisition on lock. I've got my acquisition and my fulfillment on lock. I help on networking calls. You know, I'm speaking to my guy here. I hop on sales calls, I make content, and that's it, you know? There's always just focus on the higher leverage activities, what really makes you money. If you're broke right now, think about MMA, not Conor McGregor, not John Jones, no. What's going to make you money? Your money-making activities. Think about it, okay? What do you need to do to make your money? That's it. Focus on that. That should, like, when you wake up, that should be your only thing you do till you go to sleep, all right? I don't give a fuck. If you don't have a client, if you're broke,
It's fucking good.
do that. And create leverage, you know? time saves money, money saves time. Leverage solves both. You know,
That's fucking
so you
good.
can do that.
That,
Leverage other people, especially commission guys. Maximize your outreach and just have a good fucking offer. Because like without a good offer, then like you only get paid for the pain. You only get paid for the pain that you can alleviate within a marketplace. It's quite simple. The bigger the pain that you can alleviate, the bigger your bank account. Simple.
wow. That's fucking insane. Like, what would be some tips that you would give to the average copywriter watching this about his offer? What's something you would tell him?
Offer. I mean, first of all, don't be a shit copywriter. All right, that's a good start. You need to have the skill unlocked because you know you can bullshit your way into a client and then try to figure out. Yeah, it's possible. But have your skills unlocked. Next, to maximize your outreach, leverage a team. I mean, if you guys are just DMing like these fucking whatever, these influencers, hire a team. Get these guys in commissions, and you know, get these guys. Even if they're doing an extra 20 a day, you have 5 of them. Cool, you've done an extra 100 a day. It's better than nothing. You know, you can really leverage it, and also be different. All right, because we know these guys get the same thing. And a lot of people are asking whatever influencer or YouTuber, small channel, what's the best thing? Think outside the box because I'm telling you, if he's telling you the sauce, he's also telling a few more people. So you know, be different. If you can be different and stand out, that's how you're gonna get it.
Mm. And you said you had some to leverage teams. So how would the copywriter do this?
To leverage teams, simply I'd go on Facebook. Facebook or school actually. School can be a good place to, you know, get a team. There's always people that are hungry. You know, look for commission. Commission is always gonna be harder to get, but it's easily possible. You know, even when it comes to paying cold callers, for example, the maximum is like $2 an hour or $150, but it still adds up because if these guys, if you have a team of 5 and they're calling 8 hours a day, it's still $400 a week. Don't cold call on weekends. You're just fucking wasting money and time. But you know, I think DMs are all right, but cold calls 100% no. And of course, just make sure you're working within their prime times. So yeah, I think just keep hustling, create leverage, maximize your output, and then just get your fulfillment unlock. Right? Just if you can leverage other people's time, energy, and effort, and in my case, expertise, you will make fucking money.
That's fucking good, bro. I fucking agree with you. What do you think about getting clients, like copywriting clients, via ads and content? Do you feel like that's possible? Have you done this?
It is definitely something I would experiment with. Of course, you're going to need the capital at first, but even if you can leverage something, maybe even to a free group or something like, you know, there's always going to be options. And once again, you're never going to know because entrepreneurs in general, nobody knows. You don't know. I don't know. Nobody actually knows what the fuck we're doing. We're just taking the next best step in hopes that it's a good move, you know? No one truly knows. So, and at the end of the day, marketing is just a fancy word for testing. So you're never gonna know until you try it out. You know, Alex Hormozi, because I'm always in school, I see his ads every day. Alex Hormozi tests 50 to 100 creatives a week. Okay, I'm seeing like guys jump through fucking cars, him on a fucking horse, bro. I'm telling you, like this guy tries everything. All right, so marketing is simply testing, and when you have something good, run with it and run full throttle 100 miles an hour because it doesn't matter how hard you go if you're heading in the wrong direction. Find something that works and go all in.
Wow. And that could be anything, right? Like even if you do cold
care.
outreach, cold call, ads, content, whatever that
Literally,
is.
a workout program, I don't know, a diet, whatever, a sleep routine, you know, whatever it's gonna maximize. If it works, do it. All right.
So there's no secret outreach method. Is this what you're saying?
There's no secret outreach. The secret one is the one that lands you clients. It's the one that works best for you. You know, at the end of the day, you have to test and don't be scared of testing and trialing things out because you're only and record the metrics because you can't change what you don't know. Metrics is everything. Don't base it off the metrics and not your emotions.
That's very smart, actually. It's very smart.
Everything is metrics.
What do you think about working for free, especially in the beginning, to prove yourself, as they say?
Yeah, coming from someone that literally targets high ticket, like, all right, logistics aside, if they actually have the money, it is easier provided also you have a good service. Like I know I do. For me, it is easier to close a $12,000 deal than a $1,000 deal because you're gonna find even if these guys have $1,000, they're scared to invest, they're window shoppers, and you also just by pitching 1K, you put yourself in a low bracket and you've already now got poor connotations around you and your brand. So I generally think charge more, be confident, show what you can do. Fuck free trials, man. I ain't wasting my money on that. Give me the money. Also, one last tip. Don't be that guy that says, oh, I don't have that payment processor, I can't do that. I don't care how the money comes, if it's bank, if it's Stripe, if it's Wise. Give me crypto. Make sure the wallet's secure. you're getting that payment. Don't be someone that does all the hard work and then just fucks up because they, I don't have the payment processor. No.
Bro, imagine doing everything right and then failing at the payment processor thing. Wow.
I've heard someone say that before, and I actually ripped into him. I was like, "You're an idiot," but yeah.
That's insane. Anything else you want to share, man?
Yes, what you're doing right now, personal brand. That's another thing. If you actually, because ads and cold outreach is 10% of the sales funnel. How are you going to build trust if your prospect can't even Google your name or Google your YouTube and see what you're doing and who you're about? Simple. People come to you, like you've developed, your mentorship, for example, because people know, like, and trust you. You've developed that authority. You've now positioned yourself as an authority figure within the marketplace. Let's look at someone. If you were to then lose everything, it'd be much easier for you to DM and sign a client than just an average Joe. Look at Ben Bader, for example. I know in the growth operating space. If he was to DM people compared to any of us, including me, he's going to land 10 more clients in 5% of the time. That personal brand is everything, I'm telling you. So whatever you're doing, start a personal brand. That is 90% of the sales funnel. Not only will you get inbound leads, but you can then redirect all your traffic. I remember you saying months and months ago, you had someone comes from your YouTube. Like, literally, you're going to get inbound leads, and you can then, nurture clients or nurture leads by referring them to your content. It's simple.
That's so true. Like the other week, like 3 weeks ago, I was on vacation with my family, and I had this fucking billionaire client, bro. Billionaire.
Yeah.
She outreached to me, bro. You don't understand. This girl, she's closing deals with Messi.
Yeah, like.
She outreached to me, all because of the personal brand.
Exactly. And in terms of content, whatever your ideal customer is, like your ICP, make content that's going to help them. Because I can guarantee you, if you can make someone money for free, they will trust you so much more and pay them. Like, if someone goes to my YouTube and can 10, 20 grand, they'll pay me 15K. If you can make someone money for free, or they can just see more success and it's tangible, they're going to be more inclined to pay you. It's that simple.
True.
YouTube is about value. Post to get rich, not famous.
Can you unpack that a little bit for the audience?
Post to get rich, not famous. I don't care. Like, don't make Mr. Beast videos. I had someone comment on my YouTube. Oh, I think you should edit your videos a little bit more. No, if someone can't sit through a 10-15 minute raw video and make it post in fucking sauce, I promise you, they're not my ideal customer. They can't afford what I have. They're not going to be doing it. I know so many guys right now that I've connected with.
I get you.
Between 200, even 100 to 2,000 subs, they're making 50, 100K months. And then you have your influencers with millions of followers, and they're struggling with 10K months. I'm telling you, your subscriber count does not matter. Your viewers hardly matter. Of course, you need good views, but the quality of views on YouTube is so much higher. Like, I booked my first call with 38 subs. Don't get me wrong, broke as fuck. But even the fact that I got a booked call with 38 subs, people don't understand. I even had someone say that they just booked a call, like, literally earlier today with 30 subs, and it was someone in the solo niche. I'm telling you, just start your content, and like, do you want your first video to be shit today or shit in 5 years? That's up to you. Your first video is gonna be pretty crap anyway.
Bro, people are afraid to post. Yeah. People are afraid to post. Meanwhile, like, this is the only time where so few people are gonna know you. Like, nobody's gonna watch the video in the first place.
Exactly. It's like, yeah, just start now. Who are you scared of? Because I can guarantee you, anyone who's ahead, like, you're not gonna make fun of anyone. I'm not gonna make fun of anyone for starting content. Building a personal brand and providing value. I'm gonna support you. Like,
bro, have you seen, genuine question, have you seen anyone who is above you criticize you?
No. They'll give you pointers, like they'll give you suggestions, but that's another thing. It's like, I think someone Hormozi said, it was Hormozi or someone else, like, just by spending big, you'll impress the people below you, but your work ethic's gonna impress the people above you. It's that simple.
That's fucking simple.
But yeah,
content is the way to go. Content and what else?
Content's everything. Personal brand. Like, no matter how much AI develops, you can't replace personal branding and a collective group of people who know, like, and trust each other. Simple.
Bro, I feel like personal brand is like the way to go. Like, being human in general, being human. People are afraid to put themselves in camera. People are afraid to hop on calls. Like, with AI, like, this is your only advantage.
Yeah.
This is your only advantage.
Literally. Like, Ray Dalio's literally said we're in an influencer market, and you better listen to that guy, so, yeah.
Bro, for you watching this, pay attention, bro. You gotta watch this again.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Post content, leverage other people's time, energy, and effort. change your paradigm shifts about money. Be delusional as fuck, and I promise that if you think 10K is gonna take you 3 years, it'll take you maybe 2.5, 3 years. If you think it's gonna take you 4 months with the right roadmap, it generally will take you 2.
It's all about beliefs. That's something I've noticed. Like a lot of people catch these beliefs, but the mistake they make is they catch other people's beliefs. And when you catch other people's beliefs, you stop having your own. So something I started telling myself lately is that don't fucking believe them. Whatever they say, don't fucking believe them.
I think, I mean, like, without sounding like a twat, you know, I've cut so many people off. I have people tell me 0 to 10K in 12 months isn't possible, 0 to 20K in 5 months isn't possible. Now I've got people joking towards me, saying, oh yeah, when you're flying private, you know, like, we'll all hop on and travel. I'm like, you literally doubted me, you know, at the start of this year. I was like, what do you mean? Like, you know, it's crazy, man. I mean, the thing is, and the biggest thing I've taken with people around me in my network, like, this is what I say now, their aims about money, it makes me feel so small-minded, even when I've been aiming much bigger than I ever thought I could have ever imagined. So just by having the right group and networking, because content is also another way you'll be able to get networking opportunities, and your networking is going to get you into doors you would have never even imagined. I'm telling you, people know people. It's simple. Like, your first client might not be a direct family member or friend, but people know people. All right, like your first 10 potential leads are within your network already. You just don't know it yet. Just like content, people are scared to ask. Simple.
It's insane. The value in this video, man, it's fucking insane. Bro, we should probably charge for this. Why don't we charge $97? 97 bucks and...
I'm sending my Stripe link in the description, guys.
Yeah, Stripe link in the description. By the way, we're gonna put your links in the bio, in the description, so they can follow you and subscribe to you on your channel.
Well,
what type of content do you post? What type of content do you post on your YouTube channel?
How to make money with AI structures. End of the day, if I can make people money for free, people are gonna pay me. It's so simple. You know, post value. And if you care about fancy edits, don't come to my YouTube, because I promise you're not gonna make money.
This little gay edits
Bro,
that pop on the screen.
I made a 6-hour masterclass. It took me 12 days. I wrote 230 pages. All right, I don't care. Watch it. If you can't watch a 6-hour video that's full of value.
What is it about? What is it about?
Full AI infrastructure masterclass. It goes over everything: acquisition, just regarding AI, paid ads masterclass. You know,
wow.
Funnels. Even briefly covered. You know, welcome audiences, how to brand yourself. You know, what the fulfillment kind of looks like. Everything.
Do you feel like the average copywriter watching this right now is gonna get value from this? Should they watch this? Would you recommend?
Yes, 100%. I mean, end of the day, marketing and sales, in regardless of any form, if you know those two things, you'll be fine. All right. And all I'm doing is just marketing and sales. You know, I'm just leveraging copywriting as part of what I'm doing. You know, I'm just actually stacking that with other stuff. It's quite simple.
Yeah, copywriting is the main thing, bro. Copywriting is the basis of everything, and then you stack everything else. Like first, you learn this, then you learn all the other stuff, and that's when you get rich, bro. That's when you get fucking rich.
Exactly. Even in school posts, people are like, "Oh, I was like, how long did it take you to write that copy?" I'm like, "No, I just rambled in my head and just wrote it." You know, like I don't think. And even just with speaking as well, copywriting can just help with your natural speaking. And if you don't just speak well, I promise you, like some of the guys I'm speaking to, I'm like, damn, I want to speak like them. You know, it's crazy. So learn how to speak, learn how to to market yourself. And then of course, if you can't market yourself, how are you meant to market your clients?
Bro, it's insane. People send some cold emails, bro. They have this garbage cold email, this garbage subject line, and they wonder why their potential clients don't hire them for email marketing. Like, bro, you can't even capture their attention. What are you trying to do here?
Yeah, it's people need to care about you. Also, just remember, people care about themselves. What's in it for their response is always gonna be, what's in it for me?
Always. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about me. Nobody cares about you watching this. Nobody cares about you.
My clients only care about me because I can make them more money. That's it.
Exactly. But if they weren't your client, then if you weren't able to make them money, would they care for you?
Exactly. Like, if I couldn't make them money, they wouldn't even be speaking to me. You know, it's that simple. If you could make your boss money, you know, would he hire you? No. I mean, too far. If you die, is he gonna replace you within a week? Probably. But you know, it's not the point. Like, they just care about you. It's just a transactional value at the end of the day. You know, if you can solve pain, alleviate pain, and make someone money, you're gonna be fine. It's that simple.
Wow, man. Great fucking call.
Yes,
Great fucking call.
Half an hour call, not too bad. So you know, I think that hopefully covers enough. I think.
Any last words?
Right?
Any last words?
Just be delusional.
Be delusional.
Be super delusional.
Wow. So yeah, hope you got some value out of this. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, share. Go fucking follow and subscribe to the man himself. And see you next time. Peace.